Alright, hey everyone, this is Ash. Welcome back to The King's Speech. So it's been a long time since I've been able to react to Haikyuu on the day the chapter drops. Really excited for it, so I don't have to keep dodging spoilers everywhere. So let's get right into it with Haikyuu chapter 392. It's for Date. Oh no, thank God, it's not bearing the title lead again this time. But you see Atsunomiya looks like he's meeting Bokuto for the first time as he's thinking, Kotaro Bokuto, huh? And you see Bokuto going, oh, hey, Sum Sum, it's so cool we're on the same team now. And you have Atsuno going, let me start by saying one thing. Bokuto's like, what? He's like, if you screw up and fail to score off of one of my sets, I'd better not see you go all mopey and say you just ain't feeling it that day, got it? What an asshole. Oh man, he's really channeling his inner Kageyama, like at least early Kageyama with this one. As you have Bokuto going, Mwah! Of course I won't. I mean, I'm just the ace after all. Oh boy, I love Bokuto so much. Of course, Haikyuu by Haruchi Furudate, translation by Adrian Beck, and lettering by Rika Terikez. And Yamatsu was just totally confused by whatever's going on in Bokuto's head. As you hear the announcer going, Atsumo Miya's in a groove now, folks. And you see Miya's second serve. And it looks like another... Oh, it's another jump serve? That looks like a jump serve. And you see Hoshimi just barely managed to dig it to the side. As you have another beautiful serve. As Kageyama sets it for Romero. And you have Romero from the right, off the blocker's hand. Sakusa hustles for the save. And you see Hinata, is that Sakusa? Oh yeah, it is Sakusa, just barely goes diving off the edge of the court to bump the ball. And you see Miya running up and setting the ball going, Bokun! As you have chapter 392, Just a Star. And you have Bokuto going to the edge of the net, and you have Ushijima and some others coming up for a triple block, it looks like. Oh man, and he just slams it in between the gap in the net and the block in a straight line shot. Beautifully done, just slams into the edge of the court and bounces off. And you have Ushijima just looking in surprise at how beautiful that was. Oh, yes! And you have score! What an amazing line shot from Kotaro Bokuto. His line shots today have been, and you hear, wait, what's this? It seems like that last shot was actually out of bounds. The ref is signaling that it touched the pin. Oh, dang. So you see the little pin at the edge of the net going, the ball is considered out of bounds if it passes outside of or brushes against the pin. You see, oh, poor Bokuto. Just such a beautiful shot, but it pinged the pin as it went in. And you have, out of bounds, huh? And you have Akashi going, he's been doing so well so far today, too. Too well, in fact. I think today he's been seeing things too clearly. And you see Kageyama and Ushijima just both looking at him going, I thought I had the line shot completely sealed off. And you see Atsumo's just unimpressed looking at Bokuto, or not unimpressed I should say. He's kind of surprised that he managed to do that kind of shot. And you have, what was it, Tenma going, still, that was a scary play. And Bokuto's like, oh, I was out? It's like, there aren't many players who can terrify opposing teams even when they mess up. And you have another rotation as Hinata digs the serve this time. And you have Bokuto going, man, line shots were feeling so good today too. And he goes, oh, wait, maybe their blockers are shutting down the line so hard because I'm so good at them today. And he just goes, K, as Atsumo sets it for him, and he just goes in and does a super brilliant razor sharp cut shot right past the blockers to hit at the edge of this court and bounce it off. And he goes, I'll just hit it over there instead. And you have the announcer just in shock as he goes, there it is, folks. Bokuto's specialty, the ultra cross shot. And you have his fans going, 1, 2, Bokuto B. Oh, Bokuto beam. And just Bokuto's just like, hey. And you have the original trio, Daiichi, Sugawara and Asahi just laughing goes, and Jeff and Nada, of course, being like, oh, Senpai, is it cool? Natsuma's like, not that I'm jealous or anything. Nope, not jealous at all. It's lame. Totally lame. And Jeff, having a bundle of personality like him on the team does a lot to keep player morale and energy high. And you see Bokuto just starting to clap as the audience starts clapping along with them. And you have the announcer go, and it's quite important, you know, for players to be in high spirits all the time, not just some of the time. You think back to Bokuto, back at his weaknesses, like, wait, how do I hit a cross shot again? It's like Bokuto's weak point number 37. One aspect of his game is working well. Sometimes he'll completely forget how to do anything else. And you see Akashi just kind of smiling, grinning as he's clapping for Bokuto. You see Bokuto going over for the serves, he tosses up the ball and jumps for it. And you see him thinking back to, what was it, Nationals? It was like in a Nationals flashback because you see him getting shut down by a triple block as he tries to spike the ball. And you see his team diving for it and missing. As all just look at in frustration. And you have Fukurodani versus Ichibayashi. What the hell is Ichibayashi? And you have Fukurodani, and they had 18-25 in the first set, 25-21 in the second. So Fukurodani to Ichibayashi score. So Fukurodani 18, Ichibayashi 25, 25-21, 26-24, 23-25. So it looks like in the fifth set they took the first 2-point lead. And you see National Spring High School Volleyball Tournament, second place. Oh, dang. Furodate was just messing with everyone. Jeff, sorry, that one was on me. My set was bad, way too short. And Jeff Bokuto going, the fact that you could even set the ball at all was really darn amazing. That was my fault. I had to score off of that one. Spiking every ball with full confidence is one of the rules of being a normal ace. Oh, man, I think this is one of the few times we've ever seen Bokuto look so frustrated and angry with himself. Oh, it's just amazing. You have Akashi just kind of gritting his teeth as he goes, I couldn't tell him not to blame himself. I didn't want to, not to him. Not when he was an ace all the way down to his core, foibles and all. And you have, in the end, you were a really, 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 really big pain in the butt. And you have, oh crap, Bokuto screwed up a backflip and now he's not moving. And we've got a big game tomorrow. It's like, dang it, I thought I had it that time. He's like, Coach Akashi, get an ambulance. And he said, no, I was like a ghost. He's like, after a practice game and a bad loss, you see Bokuto just scrambling, like having cemented himself between these like pieces of gymnastic equipment. He's like, no, I mean, there you are. And you see in school, he's like, I just wondered how firm press firmly meant. What the hell is that? And you see them all just shaking and jittering. And he goes, but if I wasn't on the same team as you, I never would have gotten to see this view from center court. I consider myself supremely lucky that I was. Don't you quit now. You keep going, got it? And give it everything you got. Because I'll be cheering for you 110% of the way, Mr. Just a Normal Ace. And you see Fukurodani grad, Akinori Konoha, 24, pharmaceutical company employee, Tokyo. Agres Farm Volleyball Club municipal team. You have Yamamoto Sarukui, 24, civil servant, Tokyo. And Haruki Komi, 23, actor in Tokyo. As you have Bokuto for the back row, but Sokolov blocks it. And you have Akinori go, no, try harder, ace. And you have Wataru Onaga, 22, college senior, starting work as an electrician next year, Saitama. Tamaden Elephants, middle, MB, I think it's middle blocker, Volleyball League Division 2. And you have Yuki Shirafuku, 23, nutritionist, Chiba. And Kaori Suzumeta, 24, sports promoter, Tokyo. As you have Sokolov over the middle, Inuaki digs it, but it's an ugly pass. And you have Shoyo-kun. It's like left. And you see you see Hinata just sliding as he bumps the ball back over his head. It was Bokuto-san. And you have crap short. As he sets the ball back towards him. And you see Bokuto running up to the net. And you see another triple block just looming up over the net. And you have rules of being an ace. The side of your back must be an inspiration to your teammates. Any and all walls are to be crushed. Oh, and as you see them running up, you can see him just in front of that triple block. And you see Tenma going, anywhere he tries to hit that, he's going to get stuffed. And as they're watching, he runs up, turns his back on the wall. What the hell, man? And he spikes the ball backwards as he's looking it over. And Hoshiumi go and he hit it over the shoulder after he started falling. And you see the ball just landed behind the triple block as Hoshiumi tries to dive and misses. And you have score! What a clever and acrobatic shot from Bokuto. And my goodness, the blockers got their hands well above him that time. So you have Jackal's 18, the Adler's 14. And you have poor Tanaka's just having a heart attack. He's like, so I figured that either a rebound or a block out would be incredibly difficult for him. But he surprised us all by brilliantly shifting the timing of his hit to get around the block. And you have wow! Now that's Kotoru Bokuto for you. Trust him to come up with the unconventional solution. And you have Hinata just looking on. He's just like, all balls are to be spiked with full strength and complete confidence. And you have him thinking back to his team as he goes, hey guys, are you watching me now? I'm just a normal ace. Oh my god. Oh man, I don't have too much to say about this chapter except I love this Bokuto development and seeing the difference between him. Oh god. No, I love how Furadate really kept the core of who Bokuto is as a character and still managed to develop and build on him based on what that was, to kind of give us the new and improved Bokuto we see here, where he still kind of basks in the glory and the adoration of his fans. He still loves, kind of the glory and the thing of volleyball. And he's still, I don't want to say he's simple-minded, but, he doesn't really overthink things too much. But I love the fact that he doesn't let himself get down on himself anymore. He's kind of overcome his weaknesses and limitations from before. Where he is, I don't want to say he's more confident, because he's always been confident. I think confident in himself. But I think now that he's kind of recognized he is the ace, he's become more self-assured about his skills and his things in volleyball. To the point where he can now do, plays like this without having to be confused about, oh, hey, can I do this kind of hit today? I don't know if I suck at this hit, what else am I going to do? And just seeing that development from him that stemmed from that disappointment that he let his team down at Nationals in the 5th round. It's just, Furadate is just an absolutely phenomenal writer. I'm just sitting here trying not to bawl my eyes out at how much I love this series and all these characters, and just I'm really, really not ready for this series to end, but I think we're getting close to that point where we're going to get a few more bits and pieces of development for each character before we kind of wrap this all up. Can't wait to see where it's going to go. I'm not ready for it. But until next time, this is Ash. I'll talk to y'all later.